Hello friends, welcome to risingpearl.com. Today we are going to find out how do we multiply a number, and by number we mean any number with a series of nines, right? That is, we take a random number, we multiply that by 1 9 or 2 nines, 3 nines or 5 nines, 4 nines or as many nines as we want. So how do we do actually these multiplications? Now in the last two videos we have talked about these two scenarios. Let's write a random number. How about we write 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, and let's say we want to multiply this by 9, 9, 9, 9, and 9. In our earlier videos we have seen how do we multiply this. Here obviously this is a random number that we came up with from nowhere, from our imagination, and we are multiplying this with this. Also we talked about in the last video how do we multiply. For example, let's write one more random number, 8, 9, 2, 5. Okay, and let's multiply this by, let's say, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. So what is, again, obviously this is the random number that I'm drawing the box around, and this is the number with nines. So these two videos, these two examples, we have seen how do we do it in earlier videos, and I have provided the video link on the upper right side corner of this video. So what is the difference between these two examples? So if you see the number of digits in the random number, how many digits do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's write that by n1. n1 shows number of digits and it is 5. And n2 is the number of digits in our number with nines. How many nines? 5. So in this case, the number of digits in the random number is same as number of digits in the nines. And here n1 is equal to, how many digits do we have? 4. And how many digits do we have in the number with 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So these two scenarios, in the first example we have n1 equal to n2, and in this example we have n1 which is less than n2. These two scenarios we have covered in the earlier two videos, whose link I have provided on the top right side corner of this video for your easy reference. We have seen how do we do these multiplications, these types of multiplications. So today we are going to really focus on, if we have, for example, a number like 2, 3, 8, 9, 2, and let's say we multiply this by 9, 9, 9. In other words, if this is a random number, right, how many digits do we have here? So if n1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there are 5 digits, and n2 equal to 3 digits. In other words, this is the example where the number of digits in a random number is more, not less, not equal to, but more than number of digits in 9. So in this video we are going to focus on these types of examples. How do we do these multiplications, right? In other words, we have already talked about first number or random number. If it has same number of digits, we have talked about this earlier, and that video link is provided in the upper right side corner. Also we talked about the first number or the random number has less digits than number with nines. We have talked about that earlier as well, and that video link is provided also. So today we are going to be focusing on this scenario where our first number or the random number has more digits than the number with nines. So how are we going to actually solve these multiplications? So let's start out small. Let's say 2, 3, 5. If we have 2, 3, 5 and we want to multiply this by 9, 9, so clearly this is an example where a random number has 3 digits and our nines have 2 digits, right? So the random number or the first number, like we have been calling it, because this number we're writing it first, it has more digits than digits with number with nines. So the way we're going to do this is we are going to write the number with nines as the nearest base 10 number. So the nearest base 10 number we can express 99 as 1 and 2 zeros. There are 2 nines, so 2 zeros minus 1, right? So in other words, instead of 99 we are going to replace this with 100 minus 1. Then it will become 235. We multiply 235 by 100, so it will be 2 zeros, and we subtract 235 from this, right? So minus 235, right? So yes, I understand this is not anything that we talked about in the last two videos when we were looking at the scenario where we had the n1 equal to n2, or the scenario where n1 was less than n2. We have looked at those two in earlier two videos, and this is nothing like it. But this is how we do when the number of digits is more than number of digits in the nines. So we express the number of digits in 9, or the digits with 9, as the nearest base 10 number. So it's 100 minus 1. So it will be 23500 minus 235. If you just do this subtraction, you'll get this. 9 minus 3, 6. Here you have 3, it will be 4. So you get 2, and then you will have 2, 3. So the answer will be 23265. This is the answer for this multiplication. So let's do one thing. Let's see if you can take some more examples. Let's see, how about we do 168. I'm writing a random number from my imagination, and maybe 7. If you want to multiply this by 9999. If this is the one we want to multiply, how do we do it? So we write this number, because we are going to express this as 1 and 4 zeros minus 1. This will be 1 and 4 zeros, right? Because there are 4 nines, so it will be 4 zeros minus 1. So that means we will write this number 168,927, and then there will be 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus this number itself. This is the random number, right? Because then this will be minus 1. So how many digits? So we have 6 digits. So 4, 6. So we'll start from here. 1, 6, 8, 9, 2, 7. So we do the subtraction. So this one will be 3. So this one will be 7. This one will be 0. This one will be 1. And now this will be 6. So this will be 0. So here we have 1. And these numbers will stay as is. 1, 6, 8, 9. So if we do this multiplication, we are going to get, let's write it here, 1, 6, 8, 9, 1, 0, 1, 0, 7, 3. So this is what will be the product when we multiply these two numbers. So let's take maybe a few more examples. So how about if we have 2, 5, 3, 7, and let's multiply this by 999. So what will be the answer here? So this will be 2, 5, 3, 7, and we will express this as 1000. So there will be 3 zeros, 1, 2, 3, and we will subtract the number from itself, which is 2, 5, 3, 7. So this one will be 3, 9, 3, 6, 9, 5, 4. 7 is 6 now, so this will be 4, and then we will have 2, 5, 3. So the answer will be 2, 5, 3, 4, 4, 6, 3. Maybe let's take one more before we wrap up this video. How about, or maybe like a couple of them. So let's say 218 times, how about we do just 9, So this will be simply 2180 minus 218. So if we do this, we will have 2, 7, this will be 6, and then 1 goes over there, so this will be 8 and 1. So this will be 1862. And if we take one more number, let's say 1895 times 99. If you want to do this multiplication, so this will become 189,500 minus 1895. So if we do the subtraction, this will be 5, 0, right? And then this is 4, so 1 becomes 14. This will be 6. 9 becomes 8. This will be 7, 1, 8. So this will be the answer, which is that 187605. So this is 187605. So this is the product when we multiply these two numbers, and this is the product when we multiply these two numbers. So friends, I hope that you have seen the scenario where we have the first number, a random number, has more digits than the number with only 9s, and how we do multiplication in this scenario.